भक्ति वेदांत श्री भगवान गोस्वामी महाराज एवं नित्यलीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद अस्तुतर सतस्य श्रीमान भक्ति वेदांत श्री नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज के अवसरण कमलों में अनंत के शास्त्रांग धन्यवाद ज्ञापन करता हूँ। तत्पश्चात नित्यलीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद अस्तुतर श्रीमान भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज एवं नित्यलीला प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद अस्तुतर श्रीमान गौरवी गोस्वामी महाराज के अवसरण कमलों में एवं उपस्थित समस्त वैष्णव वैष्णववृंद माँ त्रिवृंद सज्जनवृंद हरिकथा उपासक सत्यवृंद सभियों की मेरा धन्यवाद प्रणाम। आज अति सुंदर पवित्र दिवस है जिसमें वैष्णव की आविर्भाव की
Today is a auspicious day. Today we are celebrating appearance day of Vaishnav, especially Nityalila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtottara Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Diksha disciple and Sannyas disciple, Nityalila Pravishta Ashtottara Shatashi Srimad Shri Shri Gaur Govind Swami Maharaj. When Srila Gurudev Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj was preaching in the foreign, especially Gaur Govind Swami's disciples, many people, they used to help in the preaching program of Srila Gurudev, especially in Australia and Holland. So Gaur Govind Goswami's disciples, they used to help Srila Gurudev in many ways and very much. Especially in Australia and Holland. In all types they used to serve. So today is auspicious disappearance day of Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj. Sorry, not disappearance, it's appearance day. Please forgive me. Vaishnaver Gunagan. So by hearing the glories of Vaishnavas, a bonded soul in this material world can be easily liberated. And it is also increasing the utsaha or increasing the enthusiasm by hearing the devotees' life story or the glories of the devotees. It is always encouraging. So now we will know how Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj gave up his material things and took shelter of Sadguru or Srila Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. So Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj took birth in Puri, and from the childhood he was very much detached, like how Raghunath Goswami, from the childhood he was very detached from these material things. In the same way, in the naturally he was detached from the material things.
जिस प्रकार रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी बचपन में बजाज ठाकुर की संग प्राप्त किया, ठीक उसी प्रकार गौरगोविंद गोस्वामी महाराज उन्होंने बचपन में साधु संग.
So Maharaj is telling here why he was detached from the childhood. Maharaj is telling he was detached from the childhood because he was associating with many sadhus, like how Raghunath Das Goswami had an association of Haridas Thakur from his childhood. In the same way, Gaur Govind Maharaj used to associate with various sadhus from his childhood. So he was detached. Even Mayavadas or Advaitavadis, they are also detached, but their intention is to become one with Brahma.
ऐसे बताने के प्रयास श्रील गुरुदेव 96 में उनकी विग्रह आदि प्रतिष्ठा में तो गुरुदेव जी वहाँ पर भी सुंदर जी लेक्चर ने किया स्मरण में
Bhubaneswar 1996. So in the year 1996, Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj DT installation was happening in Bhubaneswar. Srila Gurudev personally visited there at this time. So Maharaj is telling,
Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj उन्होंने गदाईगिरी के पास ही रहे और गोपाल जी को उन्होंने सेवा भी किया.
So Gaur Govind Swami used to stay near Gadaigiri and used to do seva to Lord Gopal Ji. And later he obtained his bachelor degrees from the Orissa University. And later he got a job as headmaster in a school. Like how Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in his life story we see, even Gaur Govind Maharaj's life story is also similarly like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj also in Grihasth life. So Mahaprabhu Vichar, what is Mahaprabhu Vichar? Griheva vaneva take ha Gauranga bole dake. So if you stay in house or if you stay in forest, there is no difference. Always Krishna bhajan. So if in your house if you have a favorable situation, do bhajan. If there is no favorable situation, then go to forest and do bhajan. In the same way, Gaur Govind Maharaj, he was in his marriage life. So later, after this, he started to search a Sadguru. In Shastras it is mentioned, whenever you don't get, till you don't get Guru, then your bhajan will not happen. Whoever it is, even it may be Lord Shiva or Brahma or Mahagnani, whoever it may be, without Guru there is no chance of enter into the kingdom of Bhakti. So for searching a Sadguru, Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj gave up his post, his designation. He gave up. He resigned for his job, and he started to wander. He started to go for pilgrimage from one village to one village. He just started to go for on a pilgrimage, and while going at the night time, he took rest in one temple. It was a Devi temple, a goddess temple, and the goddess Durga came into his dreams and said, "You are very auspicious. You are very lucky. I am Maya Devi. Normally there is no chance the jivas get rid of my clutches, but by seeing your utkanta, eagerness, I am allowing you to go out of my clutches." Like how in Bhagavad Gita it says, "Hey Arjun, no one can come out of my Maya, Daivi Maya. No one can win this Maya in this material world. Very difficult." We say Maya, Maya, Maya. What is this Maya? Maya means Mruyate, Anayate, iti Mayaha. So anitya vastu ko nitya vastu means thinking that this temporary things as a permanent things and attachment to this. This is Maya and Brahm, illusion.
Which is not true. You are thinking that is true.
So, which is not true, you are thinking that as true.
सीप में सीप होता है, उससे क्या बोले? सोच रहा ये सिल्वर है, क्योंकि डिलाइटफुल होते हैं, सिल्वर, किंतु वास्तव है क्या चीज? जो सत्य नहीं, उसके असत्य ज्ञान करा देते हैं, और जो असत्य है उसके सत्य ज्ञान करा देते हैं। ये शरीर मैं नहीं हूँ।
So Maharaj is telling, whichever is truth, we think that this is false, and whichever is false in this material world, we think that is true. So sometimes we also think that we are this body. No, we are not this body, we are the soul. Why we are thinking like this? Because Maya Devi is covering our Swarup. And we are being attached more and more for this body. So through this illusion we get so much attached in this material world, and we always be in this material world only, again and again, life after life. We will be in the cycle of birth, death, old age and disease. So even Krishna is confirming in Bhagavad Gita, "O Arjun, coming up this Daivi Maya is very difficult, not so easy." So in the same way, coming back to the story now, in the same way, Devi Durga granted permission to Gaur Govind Maharaj in his dream, saying that, "Oh Maharaj, oh, you can go out of my clutches. By seeing your eagerness towards Sadguru, I am allowing you to go out of my clutches." So what did Gaur Govind Maharaj did? He started his pilgrimage. He visited lot of holy places, and finally he came to Vrindavan. And many of his disciples say that, so Maharaj is telling, I heard this from Gaur Govind Maharaj's disciple. So while doing pilgrimage, Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj came to the Gaudiya Math in Mathura, currently where now we are situated here. And he did not knew that Swami Maharaj had taken sannyas here. He doesn't know anything about that.
यहाँ पर स्वामी महाराज के सन्यास लगता है। चित्रपट देखा ना आपने? चित्रपट देखा?
So in this Gaudiya Math in Mathura, Keshavji Gaudiya Math, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj took sannyas. This is the place where he took his sannyas.
ये स्वामी महाराज के सन्यास स्थल है। यहाँ पर स्वामी महाराज जी रहे, उनके प्रतिष्ठित विग्रह ये है। कौन सा? ये महाप्रभु देख रहे हैं। ये जो बड़े महाप्रभु देख रहे हैं, छोटा नहीं, बड़े महाप्रभु। ये स्वामी महाराज के पूजित विग्रह है, उनकी विग्रह है।
So the deities here, Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Ji and one Mahaprabhu is here along with Radha Vinod Bihari. So this Mahaprabhu has been installed by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj himself, and he was worshipping this deity.
राधा कृष्ण नहीं, केवल चैतन्य महाप्रभु उनकी पूजित विग्रह है, उन्होंने सेवा करते।
So he was serving this deity of Gauranga Mahaprabhu.
के द्वारा प्रतिष्ठित विग्रह यहाँ पर है।
So this deity was installed by Mahabhagavat, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. So when Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj came to this Math, Mathura Math, Srila Gurudev was not present at that time. He had, due to some work, he had to go to Jaipur. So he was in Jaipur at that time. So at that time, he did not meet with Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. And from here, he left to Vrindavan. He went to Parikrama, Vrindavan Parikrama, Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj. So while doing, he saw a board near ISKCON Goshala. You know, like in the Parikrama mark, it is written ISKCON Mandir, ISKCON Goshala. There is a signboards, direction boards, even now. So by seeing that, Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj went inside. So first he went and met directly Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. Directly. After that, he surrendered himself to the lotus feet of Swami Maharaj. And then Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, he gave Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj Harinam and Diksha and Sannyas also. In the same year, he got Diksha and Sannyas. In the same year. It is normally very rare, and it is very difficult to find these cases like this. Normally, first they take Harinam, after some years they take Diksha, and after some years they take Sannyas. Sannyas is not a play of a kid. In Shastras it is mentioned, if sannyasi fall down, then there is only solution, that is his death. He has to give up his body. So Mahaprabhu also said this. So brahmachari here and there, no problem, but sannyasi, no. If you fall down, then the only solution is death. Give up this body. So in the same year, 1976, 75. In 1975, he took Diksha Harinam. And in 1975, in the same year, he took sannyas also. Same year. So some of his god brothers complained to Srila Swami Maharaj, and Swami Maharaj said, he is Nitya Siddha. Because a Nitya Siddha, Swami Maharaj was Nitya Siddha, he was knowing who is Sadguru. So a Nitya Siddha devotee can identify who can become his next Sadguru.
और जब उनके नाम घोषणा की जब आई तब उनके सारे गुरुभ्राता जो है
So, when Swami Maharaj ordered his disciples to prepare sannyas cloths and sannyas stick, no one was knowing for whom Swami Maharaj is doing. But when Swami Maharaj gave sannyas to Gaur Govind Maharaj, then everyone objected and asks, why are you giving him sannyas so fast? So Swami Maharaj telling, you are the spiritual master or I am the spiritual master? So in this way Swami Maharaj gave sannyas to Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj. And Gaur Govind Maharaj was very scholar, and from very childhood he was very devoted also. So he was having so many good qualities naturally from his birth. From the childhood he had done bhajan, sadhan, satsang, and naturally all this were happening naturally in Gaur Govind Swami Maharaj's life. And he attained bachelor degree also, and he became headmaster also. He was so scholar. So in a very fast he grasped all the Tattva Siddhant, which are dhara. And Swami Maharaj also said, instructed Srila Gaur Goswami Maharaj. What are the instructions? He instructed, whatever my books, the books which I have written and the Harikatha which I have spoken, you translate it to your mother language. What was his mother language? Was Oriya. In Orissa they speak Oriya. So Gaur Govind Maharaj accepted his Gurudev's words and translated all books in Oriya. He transcribed all books in Oriya. So this, and next instruction was, Swami Maharaj said, go to Bhubaneswar and open a preaching center. So what did Mahaprabhu said? This is Mahaprabhu's instruction. So he did not had anything. What he will do individually? In Kali Yuga, getting disciples are very difficult. Getting a sevak is very difficult. But what did Gaur Govind Maharaj did? He went alone. Bhubaneswar. He went alone to Bhubaneswar. Bhubaneswar is the capital city of Orissa. So after going to Bhubaneswar, he made a small kutir. So where he did his kutir? He did a kutir where there was lot of gundas, thieves, robbers. So in this place he made a small bhajan kutir, and there was no sevak, no one was there. But he had a strong faith on the words of his Gurudev. So Maharaj is telling, so Maharaj is telling how he had faith on the words of his Gurudev, and individually alone, he all alone made a small kutir and he started to preach in Orissa, transcribing his books and going on a preaching tour, and he is going on Bhiksha himself, and he was doing Thakurji Seva, everything he was doing alone. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj said him, see, this temple will become the world's famous temple. So he had very strong faith on the words of Srila Gurudev, Srila Swami Maharaj. What is the benefit of bhajan and sadhan? The benefit of bhajan and sadhan is getting faith on the words of Srila Gurudev. So in the temple we clean the pots, we clean the floor, we do so many sevas. In the same way, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj himself said, I will come and stay in your temple for some days. Now you see, in Bhubaneswar, if you go to Bhubaneswar, you please visit this temple. It's very big temple and very nice temple. It's a beautiful temple he built, Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj. And the speciality in his lifetime, Maharaj is going to tell now. He was not influenced by any kinds of politics. After Swami Maharaj disappeared from this world, there was GBC and so many things. So GBC tried to control Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj. GBC tried to control Gaur Govind Maharaj very much. And they prohibited him also on preaching in certain areas. And one of the conversation with his god brothers, they say the Jeev fall down from the Vaikunth. So this was small conversation. So Gaur Govind Maharaj was telling, how can a Jeev fall down from the Vaikunth? What is the Jeev's Utpatti? In the Bhagavad Gita, Tadhamam Paramam Mama. So even in Bhagavad Gita, Lord himself says, Yadgatvana Nivartante Tadhamam Paramam Mama. Whoever comes to my abode will never go back to this material world. So in Gita, Lord is telling, whoever worship whom, whoever worship in the same way, they reach the same abode. Like if you worship demigod, you will go to the abode of demigod. But you have to fall down from there again after some time. After when your pious account gets over, you have to fall down even from the heavenly planet. But if anyone goes to the spiritual abode of the Godhead, Vaikuntha Dham, Bhagavad Dham, there is no chance of fall down. Although he was staying in ISKCON, he had a strong control. So he had a strong Siddhant knowledge, although he was in ISKCON. क्या भेड़ मतलब
भेड़ है ना, भेड़ कैसे चले? एक भेड़ आगे चले, सारे पीछे उनके चलते रहे.
भेड़ चाल मतलब शिप.
हाँ, ऐसे नहीं.
So Maharaj is giving one example like the sheep.
तो इन्होंने किया कि एक भेड़ को पकड़ा और नदी के पानी में डाल दिया. वो चलते उधर चल गया. सारे भेड़.
Bed means what? Anyone knows what is the meaning of bed here in the group?
इसमें कहा जाता है गौना गड्डाली का प्रवाह. और ऐसे नहीं जो सत्य ही गुना. देखो ISKCON में रहते हुए पर भी उन्होंने क्या की ये विचार के ऊपर उन्होंने प्रतिवाद किया. जब भी उनकी अनेकों जो है गुरु भ्राता और क्या बोलते हैं GBC उनके ऊपर ये लगाया प्रोहिबिटेड प्रतिबंधक लगाया. नहीं आप ऐसे जीव तत्व के बारे में नहीं कर सकते.
Okay, so like the sheep folks, it goes, one ship goes, follow on another ship follow another ship. In the same way, ship is going where nobody knows. But here, Gaur Govind Swami was not like that. He was not going like however ISKCON was going. He was always having, knowing what to do, what to speak, how to speak, everything. He was expert in that. Although GBC has prohibited him from many places for preaching, but he was not cared of anything. He was not worried of anything. So many instances Mahaprabhu is telling. One instance was this Jeev Tattva, and second thing, in ISKCON many temples they used to decorate Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with peacock feather on the crown. So Gaur Govind Swami used to oppose this. So Gaur Govind Swami used to say that Krishna came in the Bhakta Bhav. So that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we should also worship Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the same Bhakta Bhav, not as Bhagwan Bhav. So if you put a peacock feather on Mahaprabhu, then it is not proper. Then it is like considering him as Bhagwan. But we Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we worship him as Bhakta Bhav. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted the form as, although he was Lord Krishna himself, Radha Krishna himself, but still he accepted the form of devotee. He came in the form of a devotee.
जो चैतन्य महाप्रभु जगतीकों की जो अपूर्व प्रेम धाम देने की लायक थी, उसकी कथा को बता देते। इसलिए उनकी हरि कथा भी सरासर मधुर रस की कथा भी होती है, और साथ ही साथ विधि मार्ग।
So Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj used to say, speak about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Tattva, and he used to say, why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is the Vichardhara of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? He used to speak very nicely, and he was also very expert in Madhurya Bhav also. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur's Vichar Tattva here, Maharaj is telling, in Vidhi Marg, one has to go in the Vaidhi Marg, and later, after the Chitta Shuddhi, one will automatically accept Raganuga Marg. So, so the eagerness will obtain in the heart, and slowly, one by one, he will accept one day the Raganug Marg. So through Vidhi Marg, we follow Raganu Marg. So how do we know this person's Vichardhara is like this or like that? This is good or bad. How we will come to know what is his Vichardhara? So Maharaj is telling, just by reading his books which he has written. So in the same way, Rup Goswami Pad, how we will come to know about Rup Goswami Pad's Vichardhara? By reading his books. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Vijwal Neelamani, Lalita Madhav, Vidagdha Madhav. By reading these books, we will come to know about Rup Goswami Pad very clearly, how he was bestowed mercy from Srila Mahaprabhu. In the same way, if you want to know about Srila Sanatana Goswami Pad, then you have to read his books. In the same way, Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj's books, if you read, you will come to know his moods. So, in practically, he was a high, Uchastali means very high, highest Rasik. So Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj used to sometimes say that my thoughts and Gaur Govind Maharaj's thoughts both are same, there is no difference. So Maharaj is telling here, if you read these two books of Gaur Govind Swami Maharaj, Vrindavan, Mathura meets Vrindavan.
मथुरा meets with
Vrindavan.
वृंदावन।
One more is
बहुत सुंदर
embarkment.
रसमाधुर्य से विरह की ग्रंथ है। मथुरा meets
वृंदावन।
with वृंदावन।
Embarkment of separation.
मथुरा
So the two books are, one book is Mathura meets Vrindavan. One book of Gaur Govind Swami is Mathura meets Vrindavan. And in this book, the Brahmar Geet is mentioned very beautifully in this book. How Uddhav had darshan in Vrindavan. Uddhav came to Vrindavan, had darshan here with a message.
और दूसरे उनके ग्रंथ क्या है?
Embarkment of separation. Embarkment of separation. Embarkment of separation. Another book is Embarkment of Separation. So in this, he has written about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's separations, moods, how in Jagannath Puri Mahaprabhu used to feel the separation of Lord Krishna. Krishna viraha vidu Radha, Radha viraha vidu Krishna. Mahaprabhu used to feel himself as Radharani, and he used to think that Jagannath himself is Sakshat Vrajendra Nandan. In this way, he had so many moods in his heart.
विशेष करके जगन्नाथ जी की रथ यात्रा के समय जब महाप्रभु ऐसे सुंदर नृत्य करते थे.
So at the time of Jagannath Ratha Yatra, Mahaprabhu used to do dance in front of chariot of Lord. At that time, even Jagannath used to be astonished by seeing the dance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
नायक के जो नृत्य होता है उसके वजह तांडव नृत्य कहा जाता है. और नायिका के जो नृत्य होता है उसको कहा जाता है क्या बोलते हैं?
Lasya.
लास्य नृत्य.
तांडव, lasya, हल.
उसमें राधा के बात एक होता है तांडव नृत्य और एक होता है लास्य. नायिका के स्त्रियों के जो नृत्य होता है उसे कहा जाता है.
The hero's dance style is called as Tandav, and heroine's style of dance is called Lasya. And hero and heroine together dance. This style is called Hallisha Nritya. Hallisha. This is called Hallisha dance. So the expert musicians and dancers know about these things.
ताल लय मान आदि ये सब करते हैं. और उसी प्रकार चैतन्य महाप्रभु.
So in this way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was dancing in front of the chariot of Lord Jagannath, by seeing his dance, even Lord Jagannath was astonished himself. At the time of Ras Leela, he had danced. Lord Krishna himself was dancing with other gopis. But here, at the time of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Krishna is dancing. So this, by seeing this, Jagannath is also astonished. So Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj has showed this beautiful Siddhant. He has showed two separation deities in Jagannath. What is that? Krishna Viraha Vidu Radha and Radha Viraha Vidu Krishna. How Krishna is feeling separation from Krishna and how Radharani is feeling separation from Krishna. What is this Jagannath? So here Jagannath is showing the supremacy of the love. Srila Gurudev has written Origin of Ratha Yatra.
उसमें गुरुदेव भी कई पॉइंट भी क्या है. ये कुछ कथाओं जो है गौरगंध गोस्वामी महाराज की जो है.
So Srila Gurudev has written in his book Origin of Ratha Yatra. Here he mentions many points of Gaur Govind Maharaj also. Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj. very beautiful stories are mentioned in these.
महाभागवत की ग्रंथ आदि अध्ययन
So,
करने से
by
तो पता चलता है।
reading the
वैसे
books which has been written by Mahabhagavat, we will come to know about the
देखो,
Mahabhagavat.
श्रीला गुरुदेव
We will come to know
जब
more and more about these
जगन्नाथपुरी
personalities
में-
by reading their books.
गुरुदेव जब जगन्नाथपुरी में
When
गया,
Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj was staying in Jagannath Puri
क्या बोलते हैं? पुरुषोत्तम मार्ग था।
at the time of Purushottam month,
वहीं पर है, समुद्र के तट पर विशाल जो है,
so
हम लोग भी गुरुदेव की बात
near the beach, Maharaj Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj used to stay in a devotee's house there.
भक्त लोग जो है, गुरुदेव की
Some
साथ
devotees used to stay in Gaudiya Math and some devotees used to stay with Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj. So at that time, Srila Gaur Govind Swami Maharaj personally came to meet Srila Gurudev.
शिष्य लोग
But now, many of his disciples do not accept this.
कभी मिले थोड़ी तो
They say, oh, Gaur Govind Maharaj never met Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj.
गुरुदेव भी स्वयं स्वीकार
So,
करते हैं, हाँ,
evidencing this incident,
आए थे मेरे साथ मिले
Srila,
और उसमें मैं भी एविडेंस
so Srila Van Maharaj is the evidence for this.
श्रीला महाराज जी भी एविडेंस
So Maharaj is telling that I was personally present there as a sevak, and Madhav Maharaj was personally there. So Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj came at 11:30 and 12 o'clock. Around 11:30, 12 o'clock. After Prasad, Maharaj was taking rest. Srila Param Gurudev was taking rest. So Srila Van Maharaj went and spoke to Madhav Maharaj that some sannyas has come. So Madhav Maharaj said to Gaur Govind Maharaj that please come at 4 p.m. Maharaj is taking rest. And at 4 p.m. Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj came and he discussed so many Harikathas with Param Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj. So Srila Maharaj is telling, I am the living evidence, witness for this incident. And he was discussing so many rasvichar, so many points with Srila Gurudev personally. Not that, oh, I am great, I don't want to hear from him. Not like that. He was with Deenata, he was hearing. And even Gurudev also.
महान उत्तम भागवत महाराज जिसकी
Like how Maha Uttam Bhagavat Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj, after his disappearance, Srila Gurudev Bhuvaneshwar, Srila Gurudev personally went to Bhuvaneshwar for installation of his DT, installation of DT of Srila Gaur Govind Maharaj in 1996. So Srila Maharaj is telling, Srila Van Maharaj is telling that today I was hearing a lecture of Srila Gurudev. In that Srila Gurudev is personally telling that I had been gone here to in Bhuvaneshwar for installation. Srila Navin Brahmachari, Srila Madhav Maharaj was there, he was there, Dev was there, and he was telling so many other things in that lecture. So we are ending the katha here. So Maharaj, Srila Madhav Maharaj is going to speak now. Anybody wants to come, can come on his page to hear.